Hey guys, welcome back to PTN. We're taking on the Dungeon Cough, aka the Citadel of Flame, and we're on Path 1 now. We just did story mode for you. Let's jump right on into it. Talk to this dude, open the door, run on in. As you see, we've taken over the dungeon apparently. There's Priory and Vigil all over the place. Ubi just swifted me. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we're just cleaning out the remaining generals.
Pretty much. So I'm gonna jump
the
down
remaining
here.
genitals.
Generals!
I heard generals. Sounds like there's something on Jonatator's mind, just so you know. Walk up to this guy after the cinematic, talk to him, and vote for your path. We're going to do path 1, so we're going to do Farah, the threat of the Flame Legion, the super weapon is 2, blah, 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 blah. And apparently someone's just thinking about it. You're always going to have. There's always one of them.
It's always going to be me.
Always one of them in your group, guys. Alright, walking up the path here, we're going to have, what's his name? Oh, what's the little lizard's name? Damn it. Mag. Yep, Mag's gonna blow open a door here for Farah, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of Flame Legion on the other side. So we're gonna run on in, kill a couple turrets, a couple silvers, and continuing on the path. But first, we gotta stand here and wait while they chit chat.
Form up and listen up.
That means dance party.
I'm up for that. I can dance. Oh, if I can spell it right. Apparently, I'm whispering Ubi.
It's all yours. Right.
I'll switch that back to party chat.
You might want to step back.
There we go. And don't ever stand back. Don't listen to Mag. But watch for the AoE. Oh, that shit hurts. So the turrets have a bunch of AoEs as well as 2 shamans, which means you're going to have more AoE when you run in here. So be very careful. Run past all the AoE circles and lines and just start sniping them down. Taking out the turrets is probably the easiest thing to do first. And moving on to the silver champs. Or sorry, silver mobs. Whoops. You know what I meant.
Silver champs.
Hey man, if that means more champ loot for me, I'll do it. Come on. Imagine if silvers gave the champ loot boxes.
Oh my goodness.
Every champ train would be broken. No one would know what to do anymore.
No, no one would do a champ train anymore. They'd all be running dungeons. and the thing is, they wouldn't even do the whole dungeon. They'd find the one that has like the most silvers in the first 3 minutes or something.
And burn through them. Yeah, totally
and
bad
then
idea. Alright, here's the first boss. It is a slave driver who has kidnapped one of our members. So when you fight him, you're going to notice him as well as this giant flame effigy comes out to help the fight. You don't need to touch that flame effigy at all. Just take out the slave driver and you can move on to the next battle. That effigy
you can tag him though, so that way if when he dies, you might get loot out of him.
Very true. Here he comes. He yells
and
first.
Just be sure that like all effigies, they have a passive aura around them that will set you on fire. So if you're down by the effigy's feet, you're going to get burned.
What do you want with me? Boy.
This dude has a cool ability where he gets quickness too. He like casts it out of his warhorn, and then he like whips twice as fast. I don't think he got the debuff like everyone else did, where we only get to attack at 50% faster.
I hated that debuff. I loved having quickness. I loved having it on pet swap, but I lost that. No more quickness res, guys.
Oh man.
You loved the quickness res, remember that?
I still love the quickness res. I wish it was still around. Now I gotta rely on C8 and constantly cloaking me.
The amount of times I saved Regal by running up to him and swapping my pet was an unheard of number. He's like, Phoenix! Phoenix! Quickness res! Please! Oh, the bear's back.
Oh yeah, the
Flip a
bear is
stable.
here.
Flip a stable.
Ken already did. Hold on, here it comes though.
There it goes.
Unfortunately, he doesn't flip.
Replenishing.
This guy dropped no loot. Alright, so now we're going to walk over here. This guy's going to yell. They're going to interrogate him while he's on the ground. They're going to be like, where's our friend? And he'll be like, I'm evil. I'm not going to tell you. Or, well, he sort of tells you.
I don't know if that's how it goes.
They turn into pirates. That's all you need to know. So walking along here, most players do tend to run past and skip this. We're not going to. They're in our way. They're going to die.
Note to self, we just said skipping this kind of stuff. This is the easiest dungeon path to run in the whole game.
Pretty much.
Once you know all the tricks.
Started running ahead out of habit. Ubi! God.
It's not easy when it's your first time, and you don't tell people it's your first time.
Be sure to tell people when it's your first time.
I'm not going to twist that. I'm not going to say anything. Just going to continue on the path, moving along the bridge.
Ah, come on! I like set it up wonderfully.
Alright, so for this part,
we got the bonus now.
you're going to have Roshan here. One of two things will happen. There'll be mobs already on the bridge, or there'll be these NPCs talking. Either way, there's a trigger where there's more mobs to kill. So these are the more mobs to kill. Probably standing here is not a good idea.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna stand way back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him back. Everyone back. We do not want to fight him on the bridge.
Alright.
There are knockbacks, and we don't want to be one of those people that gets picked off in the knockback. So let's kill his not Roshan. Damn it, the little guy. There we go. Let's kill his little friends first. Whole ton of AoE. Kind of hard to see. Let's pull him back a little more, guys. Get him in this open area.
But it's such a beautiful bottleneck.
True. We're coming up to the next area, though, Regal. And that's the area where there's something about these flamethrower guys I just can't fucking stand.
Hey, listen. I think we have more spies.
No, nothing about the spies.
Oh, well, that was actually one of the things that goes on loop here quite often.
Oh, no. So, something you guys will realize when you come to this dungeon, guys, there's a flamethrower type enemy, where he has a flamethrower. I just want you to know that they have the newest model. If you haven't heard of it, you should check it out. It doubles as a vacuum cleaner. It sucks and it blows. It shoots out fiery fireballs of death and flaming walls, but of course, it has a vacuum function where it can suck your ass back up as you're running away. I don't fucking get it. And it's annoying as hell.
It's magic.
Drives me nuts. Where I'm out of combat, I'm running away, I'm like, okay, good, I backed off a bit, and then just get sucked right back in. Drives me.
Well, there's no denying it's not effective.
Every time we ran this dungeon, I do like the Billy Mays voice. Billy Mays here with the new Vacuum Suck 1000. Burn your enemies and vacuum up the ashes afterwards.
I gave everyone swiftness.
Did you take his banner again?
Yeah.
It's because I want to do this. I want to charge.
Yeah, that's pretty fun to do.
Alright guys, there are several methods of doing this. What's going to happen is acolytes are going to spawn at these braziers. You have to kill them and then kite the mobs or pull yourself out of combat. Both ways are very valid, but it is an infinite spawn of mobs, so it's not recommended that you stay in the center killing them. So take out the acolytes as you see them pop up.
I goddamn hate these guys.
I know.
This part is so hard. I don't think I ever survive it.
Are we staying in here?
Yeah, let's hang out here.
We don't have to hang out here. We can use the hallway. Alright, so now once again, guys, like I said, you can kite them in the room if you'd like, or if you want, there's a hallway back here that you can run in. You'll lose aggro of most mobs, not all of them, but if you run back here, you'll be able to buy yourself some time while the acolytes respawn. They don't respawn instantly, so you gotta sort of burn a few moments. So as you can see, we are pulling some of them back here, but most of that army is still upstairs.
Well, this guy's picked a fight, so I'm killing him.
His friends have picked a fight too.
One or two.
Acolytes should be back, so we'll go on back up.
They'll pop up on the mini-map when they're back.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh shit, this was a bad idea! Rampage!
Now we can go in there.
Yep. It's best not to go in there too early, because you'll be running around in circles.
Another thing you can do, guys, I've seen people do, you can kite them around the flame braziers at the back of the base here, the base where they're fighting them. Those things, you will lose most combat, but not all of it, but because you have that structure to sort of kite around, you have an ability. So I'll actually go there this time, actually. I'm going to use the braziers. So just like the hallway, you won't lose all the combat. You can jump up on some rocks to lose combat, but I consider that glitching, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to back up here. So as you can see, some of them have lost interest. Usually there's one or two that don't, though. Oh, hey, Roshan. We usually don't... when you run through, you don't save that guy. Is he
helping?
He's a great cannon fodder. He's just taking it like a champ. Oh, now he's dead. See, now they're coming up. Oh, shit. That detonates.
Sounds like he's taking it like a vet.
So you probably can't see because our PTN bar is covering it, but as we kill these acolytes, we have a specific amount to get through. You have to kill 10 of them total, so that's 2 full rounds and then 2 more on top.
And there's 1 down, there's 2 down. Now everything should despawn.
I'm here.
Pick up the loot!
I like loot. And now for the fun part,
I got
guys.
those lousy back braces.
Now for the fun time, guys. Ready? Everyone put on your speed signets. So Ubi has a problem with this one. He says the rocks are invisible. It depends on what your settings are for graphics. The rocks can actually disappear, and you'll have to use the shadows on the ground as a marker. Poor Ubi's gonna have to. The whole point of this is based.
Crying animation.
This is based on teamwork, guys. 3 of you have to grab an orb, run through, be alive at the end, and light the braziers at the end. If you make it to the end, you have a flame in your hand, and you put it in the brazier, as well as even if you just leave it in your hand, they're timed. Which means even if you make it to the end and you're waiting for your buddies, you can't just sit there. You have to make it together. I'm still my pet. I see boulders. I don't know what Ubi's talking about. Alright.
Boulders too.
Oh god.
Easy peasy.
Oh god. Oh god. Alright, I made it. We got 2.
Now when you do get over here, hang out with your boulder because it does despawn less quickly in your hand than it does within the flame thing itself.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
put.
I got squished.
I'm gonna put mine down. Put it in. Light it. Light it. Light it. See it's coming. Up.
Ah,
Yeah.
I already had 3. You were just chilling there.
No, we only had 2. All right,
we
now
only
before
had
we
2.
do anything here, let's not move into this room yet. Ubi, stay. Stay. Good, Ubi. There are 4 braziers here you're going to notice, guys. What most groups mess up on this, if they're new and they don't tell the groups, they don't know how this part functions. Each one of these braziers is a pressure plate that also triggers a spawn of 2 or 3 mobs. Basically, 4 team members go to these braziers, trigger the pressure plate to open this door. The door is open, one of us runs in and kills the trigger. I'm going to be the one that runs in. Usually you have a higher DPS class do it, but I want to do it to show it to you guys. So I brought my one-headed sword, bring my pet out. I'm going to do the best I can, guys. Wish me luck.
And I mean, anyone can do it. It's all just about holding into your position for as long as you can.
Yeah, so everyone's going to take their own. Everyone pretty much has to be survival at this part, so everyone's going to go take a brazier. I'm going to run in. Ubi, go! Go! Now you can! Go!
Strong.
Yes, I have a sword. Pressure plates are open. There we go. There's the
If you are
trigger.
defending one of these spots, it's a whole bunch of trash mobs, so they're not particularly hard to kill. And if you want to, and you have one of those classier people in the braziers, they can get their mobs pulled from someone that's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, I can't use my dagger storm because I'm gonna fly out of the brazier's circle. So
Nah, I think you can stand still while using that
yeah.
sucker.
okay, no, I gotta aim it right.
Important-
Oh, and I go down.
Oh! Trigger's down. You guys can go. All right, so important
gosh.
note, guys. Very important note for this.
Help!
See, Aiden's dead as shit. That's the important note. If someone steps out of their pressure plate, you will be kicked out of being able to destroy that brazier. The brazier's shield will go up, so the person killing the brazier could get himself killed against this guy, which is Silver. We're going to kill, but we're going to pull him in the room to get rid of all those ads that don't... Well, I guess... Do they stop spawning?
They do
There's
stop
the
spawning
vacuum.
after you successfully
There's
get
a
through.
fucking vacuum. I just got vacuumed, you bastard. All right, kill this guy.
Now, that vacuum ability is brutal for if you're a weaker class and you got to get through that brazier really quickly.
Yes. It's annoying. I hate that move.
Also, I don't know if Phoenix noticed it, but there's no critical damage because it's a structure that you were hitting.
Yes, it is a structure, so you have be doing damage and do it quickly. Now, let's kill this guy and turn around and actually look at the boss we're supposed to be fighting. See all these searing crystals, guys? They give the boss regeneration. Most people, when this first started, tried killing off the crystals. It's actually better just to spike the boss down as best you can without getting knocked on your ass like I just did. Just target
Yes,
him.
an essential thing for this boss actually is poison, especially if you're a lower DPS party.
Should have brought my short bow. Or my...
I got a little bit of poison. Okay, so knockback, or knockdown.
There's a lot of knockdown, there's a lot of AoE at his feet. If you don't have to melee, you don't... Then don't. That's all I'm going to say with that.
I always have to melee.
The bear is going to melee, it's going to happen. He has a wave where he shoots out 5 or 6 shots of purple stuff that's spread out, sort of like...
It's actually one for each of you guys, but if someone gets in the way of your shot, they'll take both hits.
No, he does a spread, though. He also does a spread. So he does a spread, then he also fires them targeted at people. So he does this fan of them. He does also a spread that targets one of everyone. He has a burst that he hits the ground with. Also, he has those crystals he's summoning all over the place. Most of these moves knock people down. He has fire AoE fields that spawn. Other than that, you can rally off crystals, which is a very important note for your group. If you go down, use the crystals to rally yourself. A lot of people don't know that.
And his most basic attack, if you see like he throws flames out of his hand,
Yeah.
that's one direction only, and he doesn't like turn with it, so you can always get out of the way.
Yeah, there it is. Just hit my
Oh,
mic, coughed.
oh, man.
This has to be one of the easiest legendaries in the game.
Asian's dead.
I got a couple in the face, alright?
Oh, I'm getting tossed around.
Yeah. Stability in this fight is pretty good to have. Oh, I thought that was going to miss me. Apparently it didn't.
Good thing you're a Norn and not a Sylvari.
Hey, listen. Apparently I'm not melting nor burning, so this is good. Apparently
And you're not
trees
getting
can survive.
tossed either.
Huh?
You're not getting tossed.
Yeah, you didn't pick up on it.
Tossed. I thought you were talking about the burning thing we were talking about in the story mode. Tossed salad. Funny. Ubi, my Sylvari brethren, back me up. Oh, he's jumping.
If you do go
No,
down,
he's dying, he's dying.
rally off the crystals that you...
Joy.
I just said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Say it louder!
Regal's also not paying attention. And there we go, guys. Skip to the end.
trying to
That's
get my
it.
chest.
There's your boss. There's your chest. You get your wonderful new Emperor. What is it?
Oh, we got Imperial
Emperor
fragments.
You get your char cravings. Carvings. Or your
Already
cravings too.
Jar cereal.
And because this difficulty is so low, you only get
Charios.
Charios. Oh, I can't believe I said that. Anyways, your char cravings, guys. Right. Your cereal box comes in a pack of 20. Enjoy it. Get your loot. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. Check back for paths 2 and 3.